Hey now! I am Rich Pickford, and welcome back to Lord Krieg's YouTube channel. We are proud to bring you the continuing career of Herbert West, and he takes on his first season in the quest for the FedEx Cup. We are just about ready to take you to the action of the Serenity Open at the Jacobson Homestead course. This week Herbert challenges Bubba Watson to a friendly rivalry. I will be back after the 9th hole with updates. Enjoy the golf.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group, and what a pairing, as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
No kidding, Henny. This player, he seems to have picked out Bubba Watson as the man to beat. That's ambitious.
Luke, you know when you think that you've got a player on the ropes, maybe they're in the middle of the trees, in the middle of a bunker, and you think they've got no shot. And then they do, in fact, pull it to 2 feet. And then you're really frustrated. That's Bubba, every single time. He's that player.
No, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This for par.
Is currently tied for third. Here we are at the second tee. Not a bad line, this one.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
Smart shot, always back into the fairway as a safe play. That's nicely done. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Tracking, and that will drop in for birdie. Currently 1 under for the day. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here. Wow, that drive, that had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
And here we are with the third shot. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Playing their 4th shot. That's frustrating. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. That's a good bogey in the end. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Love watching this player around the greens.
The tee is yours. Here we are at the 4th hole. It's just a tad offline, that one. Headed towards the left. Even for the day. Currently tied for 3rd position. Big par saver coming up for this fella.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Yeah, good job. Nice par. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently in 3rd place.
They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. Well, how about the concentration to pull that shot off? Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Next up is this par 4 hole. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently in 5th place.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. This should play. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, balata golf balls, and blades, and I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
Just one off the lead after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Seems like they've got an abundance of swing thoughts going on there. Perhaps paralysis by analysis. Lining up now, this shot from the fairway bunker. That was wonderfully done. And this putt to move into a share of first. That was a gallant attempt. If you can make this one, it's for par.
On a nice line.
And in she goes. That's a good save.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
So no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Going with the hybrid. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look. Come on, ball. Come on.
Ouch, that hurts. And this putt coming up for his par.
Looking to drop this putt to be even with Bubba.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
This has eyes for the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Teeing off now on the 9th hole. Good looking shot this. This one from about 160 yards out. He's 2 shots back. Opting for the 9-iron. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Oh, so close. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
Well done.
Welcome back to the newsroom. I am Rich Pickford, and after 9 holes, Herbert West is currently sitting at even par, tied for a share of 7th place. Also tied with his friendly rival Bubba Watson. He is currently sitting 2 shots off the lead. How will he finish? Only time will tell. Let us go back to the course for the remaining 9 holes.
A 1-stroke lead. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose. A chance to go under par here if he can just keep the bogeys off the card. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. And they've found themselves in the first cut.
Ooh, that was a little bit of an interesting pass at it.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 2 strokes off the lead. And now to Bubba Watson.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? A par putt on the table. Patrick Cantlay currently in the lead. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Here we have the second shot into the 11th. This sand shot awaits. Oh, almost went in. Okay, phase 1 complete. You've got to make a good putt here. 7 feet to the cup.
Now this is important. This for par.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Time now for the 4th shot. Oh, how about that one? And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Patrick Cantlay finds himself 1 shot clear at the top of the leaderboard. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. Will he be able to get out of this one?
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just a couple back from our leader. Didn't that look good for a long time? The putt drops, and we're moving on. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Looking to bounce back after that bogey at the last. That wasn't pretty. Hopefully this one is better.
It's heading to the rough for mine. Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Oh, you know you want to.
Oh, just missed. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Okay, let's get back to the action. This is from miles away.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today. Looking great now.
Okay, steady now. Putting for a par now. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
Good putt, that. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
This has a real chance.
It doesn't matter how you hit it if you can hold putts like that.
Oh, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
We have a par 5 on this one. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Now just 1 over par. Let's make a move. You're just on the fringe of the top 10. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
Getting ready to play their third. Just 3 strokes back. This would be a great up and down. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? What's in front of them, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
This one's dialed in. And with that putt, 1 over, heading to the final few holes.
And they're going to have to really focus in here to try and chase down that leader.
He finds himself currently tied for 12th. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. This one has eyes for the hole. And now to Bubba Watson.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Certainly good at making the birdies, but let's avoid those bogeys. Trying to shake this one a little bit. That's a great shot here at 16 and sets up a chance for birdie. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. That's an awful error. Even for the day, in a share of 7th. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Now this is a spot they need to get up and down from. Just 2 strokes off the lead.
Nothing like a little pressure late in the day.
How close was that to going down? Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. It's half a chance of being whole, this one. For the par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's head to the final hole of this round. Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
Yeah, that's the right option. You should never compound an error with another one. This shot from 120 yards. Just 3 back from the leader. And here we are with their 4th. 3 shots off the lead. And this putt is for a final score of 73. Ooh. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
That's all she wrote, folks. His work is done here. And as we recap all our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to our gal on the ground, Henny Koyak, for bringing us all the action from this group today.
Thank you, Luke. The pleasure was all mine. I got to see some incredible shots and some not so good stuff, but what a day.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
Welcome back, friends. There you have it. After 18 holes, Herbert West finishes the tournament at 2 over par. He lost to his rival this week, Bubba Watson, and he settled for a share of 24th place. We hope to have Herbert West in the studio on our next show. We hope you enjoy our PGA Tour coverage and Herbert's quest for the FedEx Cup. Like and subscribe for more content. I am Rich Pickford for Lord Krieg's YouTube channel. Saying so long for now.